George Zimmerman at the factory, which, as it turns out, is the same company that makes the weapon that Zimmerman used the night Trayvon Martin was killed. Really?
I know. Unbelievable.
I'll be careful.
Be careful.
The controversial decision to visit the factory was even criticized by Zimmerman's legal team, which said, in part, quote, "We certainly would not have advised him to go to the factory that made the gun that used to shoot Trayvon Martin through the heart. We got the verdict that we believe is just, and the rest of George's life is up to George." Yeah. Well.
So, Sam Stein.
Doesn't sound like they completely
there's some distance there.
There's some distance
Talk about some distancing. The picture of him.
They don't believe in him.
With, I think it's the owner's son.
Yikes.
He goes there gripping and grinning and smiling. And as his own defense, I can't believe how much his own defense team is distancing themselves.
That was, can you believe that?
Yeah, that's a pretty stunning statement. You know, it's so galling, and to be like grinning and smiling about it, and obviously flaunting the fact that he's there. And you know, the timing of it also is a bit obnoxious too. You know, this March on Washington was this weekend, the 50th anniversary. I was down there. The Trayvon Martin case was so omnipresent throughout the whole thing. It was brought up by multiple speakers. It was, you know, discussed in the crowd. It still is a open wound, like a very open wound. And then for this to pop up, and it's just, it's salt. It's insulting.
And what are the parents? What are the parents thinking of Trayvon Martin?
It's sickening. You see that picture, and it looks like the kind of picture you see in restaurants or at a store where you have a celebrity.
Right.
Yes, there shaking your hand, somebody who visits there, and something that to brag about.
And celebrating something, and I don't know what, but that statement by the attorney, Willie, was... It said something, that's for sure.
Whether or not you think George Zimmerman got away with murder, and a lot of people do.
Sounds like his attorney
still took the life, however it happened, of a young kid with that gun. Just lay low, man. Certainly don't hang out with a gun.
What I want, let's show the picture again. What I don't understand is there is a certain faction of American political system that has embraced George Zimmerman as a hero. Now, you know, I said from day one that it was going to be hard, during the trial, it was going to be hard to convict this man. That doesn't mean that many on the far right need to embrace this man, whose own lawyers are now running away from him as quickly. He's not a hero. Not only is he a hero, he is a man who recklessly went in, was told by the cops to stay away, regardless of what you think of him. He disobeyed the cops' orders, and he kept chasing this guy. And if you want to quibble about the last seconds, who was fighting whom, that's fine. Quibble about it. That's why he's walking the street. This is not a man that Republicans should embrace as a hero. He is anything but a hero.
It's the reason in the American legal system there's a difference between innocent and not guilty. He may have been found not guilty given the technicalities of the law. It does not mean that he was,
I think his attorneys,
innocent.
his attorneys sound like they would say that too. Still